Hi, coaches. So today we are going to talk about rank advancement, which is a very, very exciting time within your business to get your business booming, especially if you are wanting to make coaching something that is a sustainable business for you, your family, your future. And that all comes down to moving up in rank. So I am going to screen share a picture that I have for you guys today that's going to be beneficial. That's going to show you exactly what I'm talking about as far as rank advancement. So every Thursday, you will see in our team page that we talk about who moved up in rank, where we're at with rank advancements, what's Emerald, what's Ruby, what's Diamond, what is all of this. Well, ultimately, rank advancement really depicts how successful you are within your business, how you are building your business as a leader, as an entrepreneur, as a mompreneur, and how you can financially make a very significant amount of income based upon simply moving up in rank. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and screen share with you guys, so bear with me. Okay, so here we are. So this picture here shows number one, coach. Then you have active coach. You have Emerald, Ruby, and Diamond. So what exactly is all of this rank advancement nonsense, as I'm sure is what you were thinking. So when you first sign up, this is where you find yourself. You will find yourself as a coach, okay? So if you signed up as a coach and didn't purchase anything, maybe you purchased something in the past, you simply paid the $40 to sign up and join as a coach, this is probably where you are going to find yourself. Now, this is a part where sometimes I lose girls. Sometimes it's easier said than done. What we really strongly encourage is that you are here at all times. You are always an active coach, and that's what the blue color is. Active coach basically means you are a simple product of the product, that you are using Shakeology, that you are using something from the performance line, that you yourself are a product of the product. Now, not only do we want to be sharing our stories with others and sharing our workouts, but we also want to be, again, one of the vital behaviors and one of the most important tasks that you need to be doing within this business is making sure that you are on top of being a product of the product. So this blue means that you have to have 50 PV, which is personal volume. And we will get into that in a future training. But basically, if you have 50 personal volume for yourself, or you have a customer who is buying 50 personal volume, you will be an active coach, okay? I strongly encourage you that you yourself are using 50 PV. So what I mean by PV, I'm going to hop on over here to the Team Beachbody site where you can buy product. So underneath here, it says that my coach price for the performance stack would be $82.46, okay? Normal price is $109.95. So your customers are going to see this retail price. This is your price. Underneath here, it says 90 PV points. That is how many PV points you are going to get for that specific order. So if you are a Shakeology Home Direct coach, you will be getting 90 PV every single month. So you guys can kind of play around, shop around, and if you're ever questioning how many PV points something is, this is where you're going to find it, directly underneath the listed coach price for products. So that takes me next to our next level, which is Emerald rank. Emerald basically means that here you are as a coach, and then you have two active coaches underneath you, whether or not they are discount coaches, hobby coaches. They are coaches who, fingers crossed, want to work the business with you. You have two active coaches below you. Again, those two coaches have to be sure that they have 50 PV. Now, for example, if one of them doesn't have 50 PV, say for instance, they don't work their business, they're a discount coach, they skip Shakeology for a month, they will fall back to an active coach. So this would become white. You only have one active coach underneath you, then that drops you back to just an active coach. Okay. So I strongly encourage you guys when you're signing up and you're building your business that you're constantly duplicating that Emerald process. So you sign up 2 coaches, bing, bing, sign up another 2 coaches. Just keep duplicating that Emerald process just in case if any of your coaches fall to inactive status, it doesn't drop you out of rank. Moving up into Ruby, which 9 times out of 10, girls will jump from Emerald to Diamond. I rarely see anyone actually sit at a Ruby rank. But Ruby rank, you actually yourself have to have your 50 PV. You actually also have to have an extra 25 from customer sales. So not only do you yourself need 50 PV, so again, you need to be a product of the product to be using Shakeology or the performance line for your own home direct orders, but you also need an additional 25 from customers, okay? And that will turn you to Ruby status. You have to have 75 PV. And then this is where it changes a little bit. Now you have 4 active coaches underneath you, but 2 of those coaches, 1 on each leg. You can't have just 2 coaches or 4 coaches on one leg. They have to balance out. 2 of those coaches need to be Emerald coaches. So these 2 coaches that are green also need to have 2 coaches underneath them, okay? Then you move up into Diamond. Now Diamond, you have to have an additional 50 PV from customer sales. So you need 100 PV total, and there's a little cheat box down here. So you need 50 PV from your own sales, plus you need additional 50 PV, so personal volume, from customers, okay? Now, when you are at Diamond status, this should be easy. You should have a good customer base. You should have a good coach base built up where you don't have to really worry about whether or not you are going to have that PV. So for Diamond, you will have 4 active coaches on each side, and 2 of those coaches, 1 on each side, needs to be Emerald status. Diamond, you guys, is where the meat and potatoes of this business is. It's simply, Diamond ultimately is being an Emerald coach and simply duplicating over and over and over again. Now, we do have a training video on signing up your spouse, your significant other, whoever it is, right away, so you can get them in the top of your downline. And I'm not going to get into details about that, but typically your spouse or significant other would be one of these coaches that you're basically essentially running another business in order to help yourself out. So rank advancement also means that you earn cycle bonuses. So I do have a training that you guys will be watching, if not already, on the compensation plan, the cycling. We'll be talking about PV a little bit more in depth. This is basically the generic on how we move up in rank. Now, when you get to Emerald status, you can earn $14 per cycle. When you get to Ruby, you can earn $16 per cycle. And when you get to Diamond, you can earn $18 per cycle. This is your highest potential for making that income that I've been talking about. And we're not going to get too great in detail during this training because I just want to show you guys the basics. But when you guys do get to a rank, so when you get to Emerald or Ruby or Diamond, in order to hit a lifetime rank, so for Beachbody to recognize you for being a lifetime rank of Diamond or Ruby or Emerald, you have to hold that rank for 6 weeks, okay? So when you get to Emerald, that means your 2 coaches underneath you need to stay active status, and you need 50 PV for 6 weeks in a row, consecutive 6 weeks, in order for you to be recognized at a lifetime rank achievement of Emerald, Ruby, or Diamond status. Now, that's a little bit different than the paid rank. You can be recognized for being a diamond, but say, for instance, one of your coaches went inactive and it dropped you down to ruby. Well, then the following Thursday, you're going to get paid at a ruby rank, which means you're only going to get $16 per cycle of your team versus being able to hit that highest potential of $18. Now, what I really want to kind of talk about here before I wrap it up is at any given time, you guys, this Beachbody business is not a pyramid scheme like most network marketing businesses. At any time, any of your coaches beneath you can go ahead and say, for instance, you're sitting at ruby rank and you have a coach beneath you that is just powerful and she's in this for all it's worth. She can surpass you. She can go to a diamond rank before you get there. And I think sometimes, a lot of times, we lose people or we scare some new coaches. There we go. We scare some new coaches because you don't want to be a part of a network marketing business that is a pyramid scheme. Our team helps one another out. But at any given time, you can rise faster than the person that you joined their team. You can rise faster than your personally sponsored coach that is sponsoring you on this team. So that's why I talk rank advancement. Rank advancement is so important. And your goal within the first 30 days of signing up a coach or signing up as a coach even sooner is essentially getting to ruby status. So when you sign up, it's so important to either sign up your spouse or your significant other and sign up your best friend or your neighbor, whoever it is, in order to get to that emerald status. So you can hit it in 30 days. And then maybe within 90 days, you're already at diamond status and you are earning back your investment. You are out changing lives and helping other women do the same thing that someone inspired you to join our team. So that is our little 411 on rank advancement. Happy advancing to the next rank, whichever it may be. If you just signed up and you are ready to go with your emerald status, go ahead and chat with your coach. See where you're at, what you can do, and where we need to go from there. Enjoy, you guys.